seller be able to overcome her emotions as she tries to persuade David Topman to part with his money?
Let us know what you've got here. Tell us what you've got.
There are a pair of picture frames that I always remember sitting on a Welsh dresser in my grandfather's house. And this is my grandmother in this one, and my great aunt, great uncle, and these are my great grandparents in the front of there.
Okay, they're very, very Victorian.
Yeah.
And if we look at the back, let's just turn them over. They've got a registered number, which will give us the date if we were to look it up. And here we have it's marked Beatrice, which I imagine is the model.
What metal are they made from?
They're cast iron.
Right.
But they've been bronzed over the top to give them a bronze finish. They look like bronze, but they're actually cast iron. In today's market, they're exactly what people don't want. They want sort of modern-looking things, clean lines. So what I'm going to offer you sounds very mean. I'm going to offer you £40. There's £20 each for them.
No.
I know it's mean. I know it's mean.
That's very mean.
I just don't really want to buy them.
No. No.
No, I mean...
Accept.
OK, I'll sling another tenner. 50 quid. No? I'll put it down just in case you change your mind.
No.
OK, so you're going to gamble at auction?
Yes.
OK, I really hope they do very well. And thanks very much indeed for bringing them in.
Thanks very much anyway. Thanks.
The photo frames are off to auction, where our seller's son Christian is going to see if they'll make any more.
Why do you think Mum's decided to sell them?
I don't know, just don't go with anything else really, so it was just to see what we could get for them.
They are very much a kind of Victorian item. They're in design, they are very Victorian, but I think they're very attractive.
Start me on these now, and for the pair, we should be what, £80 at least, shouldn't we? 18, 16. We're like them for the two, 30 and bid, 30 bid for the pair, 35, 45, 55, 60 to go for the pair, 60 bid. Well, they're going to be sold, but they're not dear at 60 bid. Arnick 5 again, hammers up then at £60 and sold away.
The gamble has gone down at £60, which was right on the reserve. Yeah. We've got some commission to take off, 10%, £54 is going home with you, and that is the real deal.
Group at 180, at 180 bid.
The photo frames made a... There's a bit of a stir in the dealer's den about the figure that's arrived with Tim, but will he be willing to pay the price to seal the deal?
She brought a bronze in today.
Yes, I have indeed, yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about its history?
It's been in my family since I was a child. It was left to me when my parents died. My own children don't require it. So what we're going to hope to do is sell it and put the money in the children's bank, in the grandchildren's bank.
Right. Well, let me tell you a little bit about it then. So it's going to date from sort of like the 1910s, 1920s, and this Arab influence was very, very big at that sort of period. It was very, very fashionable. And a lot of these bronzes were manufactured. And the most famous person who did these bronzes is a man called Bergman. This is in the style of a Bergman bronze. It is signed there.
Yeah. Signed.
Now, I think that says Chotka, but it's Viennese. And this is what they call cold painted bronze. It's put on as the bronze comes out of the cast, you see. And what the commercial part of this is, that this colour is still there. That's a good thing for it.
Good thing about it, yeah.
It is a very good thing about it.
And the slippers are okay?
Slippers are there, it's fine. He's got a little bit of problem with his arm, but that's not no problem to it at all. Now, in terms of value, it's quite a valuable item, really, Bob. And it's very, very commercial. So I'm going to make you an offer, Bob.
Okay.
And see what you think. 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, £400, Bob.
It's worth more. Keep on putting the 50s on for a while. I'll tell you when to stop. I'll tell you when to stop.
450, £500 there, Bob.
No, not enough, Tim. No, I'm sorry. Not for that.
That's all right.
Not for that. I'm sorry, it's worth a lot more than that.
Well, I've walked in here this time just to give you an idea, Tim, what they say. The independent valuers say about 4 to 6. I think 500 is a basically good sound offer in that condition, but it should do more at auction. And it wouldn't surprise me if it made 750 in a sale room. But it is a specialised market and it's up and down all the time.
Thank you. So we got, I want more than that. So.
You want more than that?
Yeah, you know.
We've got 500 there.
Yeah.
I haven't finished yet.
No, good lad.
20, 40, 60, 80, £600. That's the top of their estimate.
Put another 50 on it, Tim, and a couple of beers for me tonight. So that's another 60 quid and we'll shake.
60 quid? Where are you buying beer at £5 a pint?
Oh, it's £3 a pint.
Is it?
We're a big family.
Have you now? What about me? Well, what about 620, 640, 650, but you'll have to buy your own beer money. You've got enough there.
650. Oh. Okay then, it's a deal.
Thank you very much. I'm very pleased to have bought that. I think it's fabulous.
Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal. This is the show where we help members of the public get the very best price for their antiques and valuables.
Now will the next deal of the day strike a chord with Helen?
Tell me about this instrument you've brought in today.
I bought it at a jumble sale about 40 years ago. It's not been played. My sons didn't take to it at all. I don't play it, and it's lived in the attic for about 40 years. Oh. That's why the case is so dilapidated. But if you turn it over, you'll see why I bought it.
Why I bought it. Well, I'll just do that. We'll just turn the whole thing over, and...
there she is.
Wow, wow. So she's having a nice time with her tambourine there.
Yes, yes.
And it's a transfer printed, yeah. Very attractive. I can see why you'd buy it.
Yes.
Looks to me about 1920s, perhaps, that kind of age,
I really
maybe
couldn't tell
1910. You. So what's making you sell it now, Joan?
Well,
has the time just come?
Yes, and I saw this programme was coming to Denbigh, and I thought an ideal way to let someone else enjoy it. So.
Okay, I'll put some money on the table, and you know how much you want for it?
Vaguely.
Vaguely?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, let me put £10, £20, £30, £40 on the table. The choice would be yours, but you can always try it at auction if you think.
No, I'll accept your offer, please.
You're going to have a deal?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank
and maybe
you.
I'll learn to play the guitar.
You enjoy
or
it.
My grandchildren, perhaps.
Yes, enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
A quick deal struck there by two ladies who know their own minds. Mike's got the chance to make a bid on some George Jensen jewellery, but will he offer enough?
My name's Mike Melody, yours is?
Pauline.
Pauline, nice to meet you.
And you?
And you brought along a couple of bits of silver by a well-known name, somewhere up in the Nordic countries, isn't it?
Yeah, Denmark.
So what have we got here?
Tie clip or a money clip, depends, you know.
Yeah. Big tie or small notes?
Well, small notes.
Do you collect Jensen, do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know more about it than me. And what's this here, then?
That's a fat bird on a bar.
Fat bird on a bar. I'm liking the name of that. And what date's that?
Around 40s or 50s.
OK, so we've got a decorative brooch and we've got this. And why are you selling them?
Just downsizing the collection.
Are you? How many pieces have you got?
About 5.
Have you?
Well, you know, including those two, yeah.
Right.
But, I'm not using them, they're just sitting in the drawer, so I've enjoyed them.
When did you buy them?
About 8 years ago.
Did you? Well, with all due respect, you know what you paid, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah? And I presume you want a profit, do you?
Well, I would like a profit, yes.
OK. Do you know, just looking at them, my gut feeling says, this is my feeling, right? They're probably worth £150. So I'm putting the £150 down as an offer, but I don't know what I'm doing.
No, it's not enough, I'm afraid.
Well, what is enough?
The clip is collectible. It's a nice men's gift.
Yeah, yeah.
But the brooch is quite a rare little brooch.
Yeah. So what's the brooch worth?
Well,
what's the retail price of the brooch?
Well, it's worth, you know, whatever a good collector wants to pay for it, isn't it?
Not going to get there, are we? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Right, because I'm here all night, I'm going to throw another £20 down, making £170. I might be completely off. It might be £500 worth there, but if I can't find out what you want, I'm no use to you, and you obviously need an auction to find out what they're worth.
Yeah. I think I'd like to take them to auction then.
All right then. Thank you very much. Best of luck. Thank you.
Thanks.
Despite Mike offering over the estimate, Pauline's still keen to make more, and David's keeping an eye on things for at the auction.
180. She can't make it today. The reserve has been set at £200. I think that might be just a little bit over-optimistic, but it is George Jensen. There are followers of this particular silversmith, so let's see what happens.
£100 to start me, 100, 80. We're like them £50 I'm bid for the two at 50 bid. Alex 60 now then at £50 for the two mine at 50, 60, 60 bid. 80 is 100 now then. At 100, 100 bid, 120. Out on the phone then at 120. At 120, hammers up then at 120. 130.
Just in time, 130 in the room.
140 at 140. Out on the phone again then at 140. Alex 50 quickly at 140. Hammers up then at 140.
Gavel has gone down £140. It didn't make the reserve of £200. I thought that was a bit over-optimistic. The real deal was with Michael Melody at £170. Strong bid, Michael. That was the real deal.
What a shame, there just weren't the bidders willing to pay the price.